The son of Pakistan's assassinated Punjab Governor, writer Aatish Taseer, has said he has little hope that his father's killers will be brought to book. Speaking to Sonia Singh on NDTV's show Your Call, Taseer says he would shake the hand of the judge who has the courage to bring his father's assassins to justice.
Your sense of bereavement and sense of loss at this terrible event has expressed itself so differently from the expression by Salman Taseer's other children. But you seem to have decided to use this tragedy as a peg to hang a kind of visceral hatred for Pakistan, the very idea of Pakistan, its very existence. Is that a fair question? And if so, what would be your response?
That's an interesting view from Pakistan.
I reject out of hand the premise for Pakistan. I think that it was a false premise. Having said that, I have, as far as the people of Pakistan goes and my connection, I have no visceral hatred or whatever. I have a deep affection for them. I think I've never felt for 1 second when I've been in Pakistan that I've not in some ways been among my own countrymen. So I don't accept that. But I feel that I saw a sequence with my father's death. I saw there was first the assassination, and then there was the celebration of the killer. There was the parliament that couldn't pass, the same parliament that had a prayer to say for Osama bin Laden, couldn't pass a simple motion to condemn the killing. And I know very well that there were posters around the city of Lahore sort of celebrating my father's killer. And I think that when that happens in a society, when a society, in a sense, encounters that kind of religious darkness, you have to speak out against it. You can't say, oh, we're fine, we're really kind of a moderate society, there are only a few extremist elements. That is a huge public, it would be the equivalent, and I'll tell you, it's be an incredible surprise if they're able to try that killer, to bring him to justice. I would like to shake the hand of the judge who has the courage to do that. I feel like I don't feel I'm doing myself or my father's legacy a disservice, even though he didn't agree with me. I feel that my way of looking at Pakistan is not unfair.
We haven't talked about your sense of bereavement, just of grief as somebody who's always had your father's absence as a presence in your life in a way.
There was a day I'd spent in New York when I found out that he'd been killed, and the paper, the New York Times, is very well displayed there, and I spent a day wandering around and seeing my father's killer on the cover of the New York Times. I don't know if I would ever be able to assimilate something like that. I think it's there as a kind of a wound. You know, it's not. It doesn't mean that it should cripple one, but like it's there.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. NDTV.com/apps.